Good morning, everyone. I am Sarah Touchstone with Landmark Title. Thank you so much for joining us today for our next installment of video marketing. This segment is going to be a little segment I like to call Video 2.0. So if you joined us about 2 weeks ago, we did Easy Video for Real Estate Agents. And it was a great beginner class for us. We went over equipment, we went over the different formats, the different platforms. So the last one was a lot of information. I hope you guys got comfortable with Facebook, with Instagram, with the ideas of YouTube. I really hope that you have grabbed your camera and done some videos. If not, don't worry. We're going to give you some more tools today to get you going. So I'd like to give a little bit of background while we still have a few people logging on about myself. Like I said, my name is Sarah Touchstone. I've been in the real estate industry for several years now. I speak real estate fluidly, although I've always had the privilege of being on the agent support side of the industry. So I've been very excited to be able to step into a new role here with Landmark Title and do some more video work, more social media, and particularly with the agents that we work with. So I love video marketing. It's a passion of mine. I'm learning just as everybody else is learning in this industry as well. So if you have any tools and tips that you'd like to share, we'd love to hear. You can put any comments that you have down in the chat function. We also on this webinar have a question and answer forum. So if you have any questions or answers through the process today, please put them into the question and answer forum. If you want to do any chatting, keep that in the chat forum. I'll be monitoring both throughout the presentation. So we will also have at the end of the presentation a specific question and answer period. So I've got some, not only do you have questions and I have answers, but I have questions for y'all. So you will want to stick around for that all the way to the end. So like I said, a little bit more about myself. I love video marketing. It is my passion. I love breaking out my camera. If anybody knows, I'm always the one who's like, let's take some pictures, let's post it. But I also love video. Ever since I was a little girl, if there was a news camera, I was waving them down saying, hey, I'll come talk to you. I'll come be on the news. So this class is designed just to help share some of the techniques and things that I use for video marketing in my business. And if you have, like I said, any questions, let me know. We're going to get started today. So is video marketing beneficial to your business? As you can see, Jay-Z over here is questioning whether or not he can do this as well. Of course, it's beneficial to your business. And here are the stats on video marketing. 83% of video marketers say video has helped them with lead generation. And we all know in real estate, lead generation is everything. 87% of video marketers say that his video has increased traffic to their websites. And now that we are in such a digital era, these websites, your social media sites, these social platforms, they are a very powerful marketing tool for us in the real estate industry. 80% of video marketers say video has helped them directly increase their sales. Directly. So not only are people generating leads, but these leads are paying off in the form of sales. And these are pretty high numbers up there. This isn't, 20%, 30%. This is in the 80% that we're talking. And then, last but certainly not least, 95% of video marketers plan to increase or maintain video spending in 2021. So, if you're not doing video, you need to do video, and you may need to even put marketing budget aside for doing video here in the near future, if this is a course that you would like your business to take. So I'm going to go over the easy equipment. Once again, we did this in the last presentation, and I'm going to go over it again because these are some things that are easy to keep on you at all times. Number one thing, your phone. We all have these. They all have recording and video capabilities. You don't have to have the best phone out there. I have an Android. It's an older model. It's not known for taking the best video in the world, but I don't let it stop me. I get out there, I take the video, and honestly, I love the fact sometimes that the videos are grainy or, you know, they're imperfect. I'm kind of a non-perfectionist. So I like the fact that they're not perfect. I think it makes them more humane. It makes them more tangible. It allows you to say, okay, Sarah posted a video that wasn't perfect. Maybe I should post a video that's not perfect. So I like I said, grab your phone, shoot video. Some easy equipment that will help you to get more comfortable, that will help you to increase the quality of what you're doing a little bit would be things like a tripod. You can get a tripod selfie stick off Amazon for $12. Another thing that can help, especially if you're taking video inside, if you're doing selfie videos, is a ring light for your phone. Once again, these are $10 off Amazon. Very cheap, very affordable. For us women, we can keep it in our purse. Men, you can keep it in your laptop bag. It's some equipment that can go with you anywhere so that you can take video on the fly. I would also recommend having a mic. So if you are doing a video where you're just doing like a selfie video, you can clip, a little lavalier mic to you. You can also get boom mics for your phones. If you're doing an interview, you can have two lavalier mics. You can have a split on it. It will just increase the audio quality of your videos. Not necessary, but if you're looking to make those next leaps, those are pieces of equipment that I do recommend. They're cheap, the lavalier mics, maybe, $10, $15. All of this can be purchased off Amazon, and you could have it with Amazon Prime tomorrow. Not that I'm trying to promote Amazon, but I'm telling you guys, it's quick, it's easy place to get everything that you need to start upping your video game and getting more comfortable. And last but certainly not least, like having a gimbal tripod is amazing. This is going to be one of my next purchases because I get so excited. Obviously, you can see I talk with my hands a lot, that a lot of times my videos are kind of shaking just from the sheer energy. So the gimbal is great because it counteracts my shaking and my energy and my enthusiasm and gives a nice, smooth stream of video. The gimbals are a little bit more expensive, but I'll put it on there because they are amazing. They're worth every penny. Once again, you can get them online for between $100 and $200. So, like I said, for even me, that's a in the near future purchase. So, all of this equipment, super easy to come by, super easy to get you started in video. But hey, maybe you're already doing some video with your phone. Maybe you're already working on it and you're ready to move to the next level, which is what we're talking about today. So if you're wanting to invest a little bit more into your video equipment, I would recommend getting a good camera. I've got a Canon up here. This is a very standard camera for videographers. I have my camera today as well. I have a Lumix, which is Canon-like. I'll show you guys. It's got a wide lens. It's got an array of features. A good camera is going to cost you a little bit more. That's why this is our upgraded equipment. But when you're ready to make the investment, it's worth every penny. I take this everywhere with me, just like I do with my phone, because I never know when I'll have the opportunity to interview an agent, interview an industry partner, interview a restaurant owner, whatever is going on. I want to be prepared for this. The second piece of equipment that I have paired up with my camera is a boom mic. So a boom mic is great because it takes away a lot of the background noise and really just picks up on the audio. So it's going to make your videos much clearer. You can connect your lavalier mics as well to this. So if you're doing like an interview and you want to just have that lavalier mic coming through, it's great to have that option as well. The boom mics, they have these little fuzzy features which help cut down on noise reduction. And then this is not on there, but I would also recommend having a tripod. This one is an octopus tripod, which you can hang from trees, you can put on the fence, whatever you need, as well as larger tripods. I don't have my one in here to feature, but it's a full standing tripod, because if you're going to be doing video marketing, you're going to want to take it to the next level, and you're going to want the ability to do it everywhere. And you're not going to want to necessarily have to use a table or have someone else come and do the video for you. And last but certainly not least, a big thing to help increase your production value is lighting. When you're outside, it's not as important, but when you're inside, when you're doing these types of videos, make sure that you have good lighting. This is my big ring light. I have a small ring light that I use for my phone, but having the ring light, having, the ability to really enhance the visuals of your video is going to stand out in the quality. So I always recommend these type of items when you're ready to upgrade. Now the Rode mic, that's a $100 boom mic. The lights can run anywhere from $100 to a couple $100 as well. So once again, these are all things that maybe down the line in your video experience, but I wanted to touch base on them today because these are the next steps. These are what's gonna boost you up into the next level of video. So now we're gonna move on. I want to talk about the different types of videos out there, because I don't want you guys just to start shooting and not have a plan or not know the length. It takes so much to make that leap and to really start video marketing. But it is important to know your audience, know which types of videos that you want to make, what you want to achieve with these videos. My personal favorite are these promo and teaser videos. If you guys watch any of my videos, most of my videos are under 3 minutes. They're usually about 1 to 2 minutes. And that's because I'm typically promoting something that I'm doing, like the class today. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of these videos. There's not as much information today. It's more visual. It's more the actual content. And I really want y'all to get an idea of what I'm talking about. So these 1-minute promos and teasers, these are great for Instagram stories, which we talked about last time, Facebook stories. You can send these in emails. So if you've got, say, an open house that's coming up or something, do a promo, do a teaser, send it out to your database. You can also text these videos. They are small enough. Some CRMs allow you to text videos through the CRMs. So these are great things that you can do. You can even personalize these videos and send them to your clients and say, hey, this is Sarah, your real estate agent. I'm just checking in, want to see how you're doing. Nobody expects that they're going to get videos like this through their texts. A lot of people don't expect they're going to get little videos through their emails. So it's fun. And then, of course, these are great for posting to social media, right directly on your timelines, right directly on your feeds. They're quick, they're engaging. People's attention spans will last a minute before they'll scroll on. But you also want to make sure that it is thumb-stopping content. And before I go through and play these, I do want to reiterate my number one thing is introduce yourself. you may only have 3 seconds of attention from somebody before they scroll through. So the very first thing that you always do, state your name and your company. Make it consistent. That's your brand. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to play, I've got some longer ones too as we go, but these first couple of ones I want to play all the way through. Y'all please let me know in the chat if you can hear the audio well, because I can turn it up, I can turn it down. Whatever we need, I love.
Hi everyone, Sarah Touchstone with Landmark Title. The best part of my job, and in fact my life, is that I get to go out there every day and motivate, inspire, teach, train, and just get together with an amazing group of people every single day, whether it's via Zoom or in person or through these great classes that I get to offer. In fact, speaking of classes, I have 2 coming up in the next day or 2 that are going to be absolutely amazing. Tonight, I've got a mastermind happy hour with Justin Thorstad of Libertas Realty. He is the designated broker over there, and he's going to be talking about mindset. So that's tonight at 4:30. If you'd like to register for that, send me your email. I can register it for you. I'll also put the flyer and the links down below in the comments section. And then tomorrow, I have my second installment of video training. So this will be tomorrow at 10 a.m. This is also via Zoom. This is video 2.0. So if you joined us for the last video class that we did, that was easy. That was how to do video with your camera, how to get going. This one's gonna take it up another notch. It's gonna be upping your video game for your real estate business. So if you'd like to attend that one as well, same thing, let me know. I'd be happy to even register you for it. It's tomorrow at 10 a.m. via Zoom. I will put the flyer and the links below as well. So I'd love the opportunity to see you. If there's anything that you would like me to do trainings on, any type of marketing that you'd like to see more of, just let me know. Please reach out to me, Sarah Touchstone, at sarah.touchstone@ltaz.com. And I'll see you on Zoom.
As you can see, I even got my information wrong. As you all know, it is at 10:30 today. But it still gets the point across. And this one was actually almost 2 minutes because it was promoting 2 different things. But as you can see, it's a promo, it's a teaser. This one I actually put on social media, and then I was able to put the flyer and the links below, which I hope is why some of you are here today. Yay! So that's number 1 video. These are my favorite because, like I said, they really do kind of play into that short attention span, and it prompts you. It's a call to action. You saw this video, now go do this, which is an amazing tool in our market. So the next video are what I call 3 to 5 minute interactional videos. So these are good when you're interviewing somebody in your community. These are great for little how-tos. I think I did one on how to do a virtual open house. I've done ones on how to save videos from Facebook. So these are just little things that you can do that are a little bit longer. So you're playing into a little bit longer of an attention span. So you do want to make sure that you are either, like I said, you're either interacting with someone or you are changing your location. You're giving somebody a reason to follow you for more than a minute. And so I've got this video to show you all. And then these are great for posting on social media, Instagram, Facebook. You can also post these on YouTube and have, little how-tos or whatnot. This type of video is good, not necessarily for a virtual open house tour, but it's good for just kind of capturing a few things. So I'm going to show you this video that I did with an agent at their open house that focuses on hosting a safe open house. And it's kind of like a little tutorial or how-to, you can actually do a safe open house. So when I have agents that reach out to me about doing open houses, I can just shoot them right over this video. So you can do things like that to keep in touch with your clients.
Check it out. It is an open house Saturday here in the Valley. Agents are back at it with open houses today, but they're being a little bit more cautious nowadays. So let's go in and see what Lee Edger with the Desert Edge Real Estate Group is doing to have safe open houses.
So we've actually done a virtual open house on this as well. So this video did not focus on.
Hey, Lee. Hey, Brad.
Hey, Sarah.
I'm so excited that you guys are doing open houses again.
Oh, so are we.
But what is it that you are doing to ensure that any clients that come into the open house feel comfortable during this time?
Well, we're practicing safe distancing. Brad's over here in the corner,
I'll be in the corner.
right?
If you need me.
We're just getting
6 or 16 feet apart.
6 feet apart or more.
Yeah. And we're supplying gloves. We've got small and extra large gloves for everybody to wear. We're wearing face masks. And
Wonderful.
if everybody prefers us to wear them, we will. If you don't, then I'd rather not wear them. But we do have them. And we've wiped down everything. We've got some wipes, we've got some Lysol spray, some hand sanitizer, and I've wiped down all the pens that everybody's going to be using.
These pens are fantastic too because they have little stylus on them. So if you are out and about and you're, plugging the keys on the little credit card things, guess what? You could use those and not have to touch anything.
You can use them as gas pumps and sign your name and do whatever you got to do. Yep, exactly.
Wonderful. I also noticed that you guys opened up some of the cabinets.
We did. We're making sure all the handles and knobs are wiped down and opening them up so they don't have to touch them. Turn all the lights on. Opened everything up. All the blinds are open and all that. So
Fantastic.
everybody can, stay safe. That's what it's about.
I'm so glad to see everybody hard at work. You do an amazing job for your clients. So how can agents?
All right. So those are just a few examples of the shorter form videos and how to utilize and leverage them. The next video I want to focus on is your long form videos. So these are going to be 8 to 15 minutes long. These can be a little bit longer how-tos. I think that we all have utilized YouTube now for how to do just about anything. I've even found YouTube videos on how to change out my windows, and my electric windows. And, so this is a great form of video to use for things like that because people will stick around a little bit longer. So it's also a great idea to maybe do a series on how-tos for real estate agents, how to get your home summer ready, how to get it spring ready, how to, increase curb appeal. The options are limitless on how many how-tos we can do in this industry. But think about the type of client that you want to go after and reverse engineer it. What do they want to see? What are they interested in? Home tours are a great thing to do. I have some agents that do home tours every single week and feature it as the deal of the week. They're fun, they're interactive, they're a little bit different than just getting that video that goes through the house and shows it, because it's you on the camera, it's you interacting. It shows that it really showcases the space of the homes when somebody who's watching can actually get that visual of you walking through the home. It gives a feel for it. But these are longer videos because you're going to want to go through and you're going to want to feature the entire home. So I always recommend for these, if you're doing a virtual open house, bring somebody along. so that they can hold the camera and that you can be featured on the camera. You don't necessarily want to just be the voice behind the camera, kind of like I was on the last one. You as the agent want to be the center point. You want to be the focal point of these tours because you are essentially selling yourself. They're your videos. These are also great for reviews. So if you are your neighborhood specialist, which I hope each of you are, and if not, these videos could enhance that. So review restaurants, schools, anything unique about your neighborhood. Become the digital mayor of your neighborhood, the go-to person. Then these formats are great. These are great for Facebook Lives because people can just tune in for a little bit and you can have a little bit longer Facebook Lives. I love virtual home tours on Facebook Live because it's interactive, because as you're touring the home, people will pop up, they'll comment, they'll ask questions. So I love this format specifically for Facebook Live virtual home tours. You can also put these onto YouTube, and then you can share these links from YouTube onto your social media platforms, email, the whole works. But make sure, because these are longer, they have to be content driven. There has to be a value. There's got to be a reason why somebody is going to tune in. So we're not going to watch the whole 15 minutes of this one, but I do want to just feature.
Hey everyone, Sarah Touchdown with Landmark Title, and I'm here with Megan Thomas, West USA Realty, Oster Properties team. Yeah, and we're doing a Facebook Live virtual open house for Megan's newest listing. Yes, we are here in Cantata Ranch. We are getting ready to view a property here. It is a single family residence, almost 2,000 square feet of livable home. We have a 3-car open garage, and we'll go ahead and take you guys inside and show you around. Awesome, I'm super excited. I'm gonna flip this around and we're gonna follow Megan on in. Fairly new build, single owner, actually just shy of being a year old. As we enter into the foyer, we have a den.
So basically, Megan and I just continue going through the entire house, touring it, interacting, ask questions. I've got a whole segment on virtual open house tours, so I won't take any more time to really focus on it. But if you would like more information, please reach out to myself, reach out to any of the reps that invited you today, and we can get you going with those as well. Before we move on though, I do want to share a story about this particular video and why I chose it. Because this video, after we shot it on Facebook, the agent got an offer later that evening for this house. So these marketing techniques work. And a lot of my agents, they'll get back to me when I say, go do a virtual open house tour on Facebook. They will come back and they'll say, Sarah, I got an offer day of. So these techniques work. I can tell you that. And this particular one, I don't even know that it was 3 hours later before we were getting contracts on it. So they work. Now, last but certainly not least are our 20-minute to 60-minute videos. These are your informational videos. This is kind of what we're doing today. So these are classes, these are webinars, these are podcasts. This might be a live stream for you. So this is going to be, obviously very, very content driven, a lot of content. You'll be using things like maybe PowerPoint, or if it's a podcast, you're going to have guests on there, I would hope. Some podcasts you even do use visuals with. So this is your long format. It has to be interesting. This class that I'm doing, we will record this and we will turn it into one of these informational formats. So that's a great place to put onto YouTube. You can post it onto your social medias. Most likely nobody's going to sit on social media though and watch it. So I would recommend uploading them into YouTube and then putting them out that way. So we're just going to watch just a few minutes of the beginning of this class that was recorded.
Are we?
Go for it, Zach.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Zach Story here. I like drinking games. Welcome. Welcome to our little Zoomcast today on how to train your spouse. And basically, this is kind of like a fun way to discuss neurolinguistic programming and how we can actually use neurolinguistic programming in real estate to help our clients, not trick them, but get them to make the decisions they would make otherwise in a much faster way. So
basically, that was, the intro for that informational video. So that would have been an hour-long video. So people who are looking for a little bit more information, that's a great format for that. All right, so we've gone over the videos. You said, okay, Sarah, I've got it. I'm ready to start, but I'm nervous. I'm nervous in front of the camera. So what can you do to get over that? Because it is different than talking to somebody. It is talking to a camera, which is exactly what I'm doing with you right now. But there are some techniques. And when I go out and I'll work with people that will tell me this, there's little techniques that I love implementing because the more you use these techniques, the more comfortable you get to the point where camera comes up and you just start going, just start shooting off. And that's where I'd love for you all to be. So some of the icebreakers that I have used are pick a topic that you know a lot about. If you know more about it, you're going to be more comfortable speaking about it. So if you want, you can write out some bullet points. You can write out, I have some people that love writing out scripts. And when they actually will do their videos, they'll have a teleprompter on their phone, which will tell them exactly what they need to say. So figure out what works best for you, and then, you implement it. But always, like I said, the best thing to do is pick something that you know a lot about because you're going to feel confident talking about it. My second icebreaker is do it with a friend. It's so much easier to have somebody hold the camera and say, look at me and talk to me. That's a great technique because now it humanizes it. Now you've got somebody on the other side of the camera. Because a lot of times it's hard for us to conceptualize that when we're talking to the camera, there's somebody on the other side. So having somebody physically standing there on the other side is a great way to kind of get those nerves out of the way and just make it free flow, like you're talking to your friend. My personal favorite is be goofy. Even if it's not a video that you intend on posting, when you're warming up, just say, hey, just shoot a video of me doing whatever, whether it's singing your favorite song or, a favorite line from a movie or just creating something fun. Film it. Or just grab your phone and just do something that you feel like, I don't want anybody to ever see this, but I'm going to hit the record button and then play it back and watch yourself. Odds are good. It will make you laugh. You will enjoy what you saw. And that's one of the hardest things about getting into video is that we don't like what we see on the video so frequently. So create something that you like. Be fun. Have a good time. If you can watch your video and laugh, and not laugh at yourself, but laugh with yourself, then you're going to enjoy the process a lot more. So maybe before you shoot your content video, you just shoot a goofy one and say, hey, I'm just going to loosen up and I'm just going to go for it. So that's my personal favorite. If y'all know, I can get a little goofy on my videos. Another thing is record where you're comfortable. So find a spot, whether it's at your home or at your favorite restaurant, anything like that. Find somewhere where you feel comfortable. If you feel put on the spot and you are out of your element, it's gonna come through in your video. And maybe you want to build up to being, in any element. Like I'm perfectly happy grabbing my camera and shooting anywhere. But that's come over time. That didn't start out immediately like that. So find places where you are comfortable, what is within your environment, because it's, like I said, it's gonna come through that you're not comfortable on your video. And we want to see your shoulders down. We don't want to see you, tense and balled up on the video. We want to see you. And then, of course, practice, practice, practice. Not every video that you record needs to be seen by everyone. That first video that I shot with my coffee cup, that was the third or the fourth video that I had done. And I love doing off-the-cuff videos, and I love doing Facebook Lives, and I love getting things nailed in one take, but that's not always the case. Sometimes our tongue gets tied. Sometimes we slip up with our words. So just keep doing it. The more you practice, the more you practice too, the less pauses you'll implement into your speech and your language. The less ums, the less uhs, the less you knows, all those things that we use in language to create a pause when we're speaking to others, you'll want to omit those from your video speech. But the best way to do it is practice, practice, practice. And then don't let fear stop you. So I think this is something that we all kind of deal with internally. Even myself, as much as I love videos, I always kind of do get a little level of anxiety, especially doing even things like a class where I'm going to be talking to a camera for an hour. But I utilize that. I let it fuel me. So if you are apprehensive about getting into these videos, let that be your fuel and not your fear that's stopping you. You can do this. It's amazing. I love seeing you guys on video. And if I know I love it, I know other people are going to love it too. So don't let it stop you. And then last, but certainly not least, hit the record button. Just do it. Go for it. It's one little button that just record. And it can be stuff that's on the fly. It can be stuff that you've planned out. But don't take that, don't not take that step, I guess. That's a double negative. So there we go. Do take that step and hit the button. If you want to send me any content, I'll help you with it. I'd love to. I would love to, give you guys any ideas that will help you to just hit that record button. And then my last thing that I want to focus on today is building your real estate character. So everybody knows this guy, right? It's Russell Shaw. He's not trying to brag. He's applying for a job. He's got a great character. So for him, it's easy to hop on the radio. He doesn't necessarily do a lot of video marketing, but he's a well-known character for us in the real estate industry. When you hear his slogan, you know who he is. In fact, when you hear his voice, you know who he is. He has a character, and video is larger than life. So as you get into video marketing, you're gonna want to have a character. It should be who you are, and I'll touch on a few agents that I've worked with and how we've kind of been able to exploit their personalities into these amazing characters. But you're gonna want to be larger than life on camera. If you're just standing there with your hands clasped and you're talking very monotone, it's gonna come through not so well on video. So if you have this idea, you have this character that you can become when you're on video, that is going to create an impact. It's going to create a lasting impression, just like Russell Shaw. Another one who has a great character is Carol Royce, because Carol has the buyers. We all know that. So it's the character, it's the slogan, it's the utilization of this marketing that is really going to help you to get over that next hump within video marketing. So a couple of agents that I've had the privilege of working with, we have also created these characters for them. So you can just look at these pictures of these two gentlemen here, and you can kind of guess what we developed their characters around. And then we take these same characters and we keep them consistent through their video marketing. So on my left, we've got the cowboy, and on the right, we've got the prospector. These are, like I said, these are characters. These are who they are. The cowboy is legitimately really a cowboy. So it's easy to say, grab your hat, we're filming today. And the prospector, he literally keeps that pick in the back of his truck because he goes gold mining. So these are two aspects of their personality. They aren't new characters that we created for them. They're parts of their personality that are unique, that are interesting, that are, once again, larger than life. So they're things that we're able to utilize in video marketing for them. And then down the road, now they're two newer agents. Down the road, you've got experienced agents here in our market that really are leveraging these video characters that they've created. We've got Kimberly Toko. She is Tenacious T. She is into podcasts. She's into video, high production videos as well. She's been doing videos a long time, but she also takes the time to do stories on Facebook, to just grab her phone and hit the record button. And it's increased her business incredibly. And then you've got Justin Thorstad with the over with Libertas, and he's got Agent Evolution. He actually has a video series that are just him filming himself, but he's giving information. And then his Agent Evolutions are Facebook Lives. So he's utilizing a different type of video marketing, which is very successful and is helping to really increase and grow his brokerage. And then last, we've got Zach Story with Real Estate Agent Transformation. And he is leveraging video for his podcasts. So he does these podcasts and these coaching, but we're also coupling it with video. So he's not necessarily going out there and shooting homes and doing this and doing that, but he's leveraging video marketing for the thing that he is inspiring others to do. And that's through his podcasts. So finally, the last thing that I really want to touch on today, now that we're upping our video game, is video editing. So I had some questions that came in last time. Hey, what are some great video editing sites? What's some great software? My personal favorite is iMovie. Now, granted, you need an iPhone and you need a MacBook or, an Apple computer for iMovie, but it is very easy. It's very user-friendly. It's great for that next step if you want to start doing video marketing yourself. There's also a lot of other apps that can help you with your video and even just, image marketing for Instagram, for Facebook. Canva's another great website where you can do graphic design. And you can drop those, you can do your own graphic designs, you can drop those into your videos as well. So these are just kind of the next steps when you are interested in starting to do a little bit of video editing yourself. I would also really recommend using either Dropbox or Google Drive for these videos, because you're gonna find out very quickly that videos do not email well. Video links sometimes are harder to send. So as you get into the process, being able to send your videos through Dropbox or through Google Drive will become very important, but it's extremely easy to use both of those platforms. So please let me know if you have any questions about video editing. And then last but certainly not least, if you don't have the time for it, if you really want to get into advanced video marketing, it's great to hire a professional. So I have some amazing contacts. I see I got a question. You could not see the bottom of the list. There were some blocking the views. I will send you all the lists that I had on there. In fact, I have a great flyer that I will attach to the video recording of this class today. So no worries. You guys will get that list in full. But like I said, last but certainly not least, if you do not have time for video editing and you want to implement this into your marketing, there are some great videographers and great companies here in the Phoenix area that will be happy to do all of your video editing, set you up a YouTube channel, really create the video marketing star that you want to become. So if you want any more contact on those professionals, please reach out to me or to any of your reps that invited you here today. So we're gonna get this wrapped up today. I want to touch on a few things that are coming up that we would love for you to join us again. We have a content marketing class, which is kind of what we're talking about, creating content for your social media. These are also going to be great ideas for things that you can video. That's going to be next Tuesday, June 16th at 10 a.m. You can reach out to Mary. You can reach out to myself. You can reach out to any of the reps that invited you today, and we'd be happy to get you signed up for that class as well so you can start creating more content. And then we have a CE class coming up the end of this month on June 25th. This is going to be a fair housing CE class from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on June 25th. Once again, please reach out to us. We'd love to help you get these CE credits. Now is a great time to get all of these CE credits in. So please take advantage of it. And then last but certainly not least, please follow us for our Motivational Monday series. This posts every Monday on our Facebook and our Instagrams. So wrapping it up, if there are any questions, please, now is a great time to put question and answers into our question and answer forum. I have a question for all of you. Are you using any editing software that you love? Are you streaming videos? I would love to hear from you. You can put it in, I've got the chat function, I've got the question and answer forum up. I'm gonna go through and see if there were any questions besides the black boxes, which, like I said, I will send you guys that flyer personally. So if you registered for this class, I do have your emails. I will be converting this recording and I will be sending out the slides from today, as well as all of the videos from today, the editing software from the editing software flyer from today. iMovie, yes, it is. That's one of the comments. It's very powerful. It's super easy to use. Like I said, it's my favorite video editing software. So that one is my favorite. Anybody else? I'd love to hear from you. Or I'd love to hear what is holding you back from doing video or utilizing video editing software. So if anybody has any feedback, now is the time. We just need to do it. I love it, Barbara. I agree with you. We just need to do it. So that's the biggest thing. I really want to just empower you. So if you are interested in doing videos, I am with camera. I would love to travel. I'd love to help you. That's one of the things I get to do at Landmark Title. So if you have a rep that invited you today, please reach out to them. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Landmark Title Assurance Agency. You can find us there. We're going to be posting even more ideas, even more content. So please, we would love to help you get going with video. if there's anything that you would like to see that you are not seeing, classes, trainings, we here at Landmark Title would absolutely love to participate and to build up your business. So I'd like to thank all of my reps from Landmark Title. I'd like to thank Christy, Becky, Beth, Mary, Melinda, Patty, and Michael. If they invited you today, please reach out and tell them thank you and tell them that you're gonna get ready to do video. We're here to hold you accountable for it. We're here to help you, and we're also here to make it fun because, hey, if it's fun, we're all gonna be more involved and we're gonna do it, right? So please have a wonderful day, and we will see you all again soon.